Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Friday Night Folderol, brought to you by the Armchair Dragoons. That's right. That's why I wanted to know how to spell Folderol. I love that. I love the word in the first place, but it's perfect for what we're trying to do here. I'm not saying we're going to play regularly on Friday, but right now we are enjoying the stuffing out of Chain of Command 2. It is 1907 on June 20th. 1907 on June 20th, 2025, and it is a pleasure to be with you. Let me dash off a little bit of social media. We are here gathered because we are, again, exploring. I would say we are exploring Chain of Command 2. We're finding out an error or two we have made along the way. Probably the most consequential that was brought to our attention is that you can't run and jump through windows. You have to be next to the window in order to go through them. Hey, Red. Hey, Ian. Hey, OJ. OJ's first because he wasn't in the chat.
You're telling me you can't do a running start and commando roll through the window?
Yeah, did you see the picture that Fidelis posted? No, you can't. Yeah. You cannot do that. No, you are not allowed to do that thing.
I don't think it mattering too much because his initial.
No, I don't think it does either. But there is no running and then jumping through windows, so that bears mention. Hey, Mike Dolan, good to see you, man. Thanks for coming along for the ride. This is the next scenario in the Storming the Citadel campaign. Now, one of the things, and we've addressed this point before, and it's not news, is that I know that Richard Clark, the author of Chain of Command, intended for these things to work very well with each other. That is first edition, for which there is a ton of stuff, which is one of the reasons Chain of Command is good, and second edition. But the fact is, there are differences. And some of them are actually pretty consequential, I don't mind saying, I guess. And we have to deal with that. And we've had to address that as we've gone, and we've made some educated guesses. And I think we're doing okay. We'll see how it all winds up at the end of the day as I pull up all the different things. But let's talk about what this scenario is. This is Scenario 4, Hold the Line. Butova's defenders fought with determination and resilience. Well done, Chrono. And the Germans found it to be a tough nut to crack. I think Achilles would say it was.
It was.
However, in the end, weight of numbers took their toll. Yes. This scenario represents the last of the defenders fighting on to the last man, still desperate to delay the Germans. This is a delaying action scenario, and it will follow those rules. The Soviets, that is Chrono, he will begin with 3 patrol markers placed within the shaded area on the map. Chrono has a map right in front of him. It is located, we know all that. These markers must be a minimum of 6 inches apart, but may be placed by the Soviets as they wish before the patrol phase begins. The Germans will enter the game with 4 patrol markers at one single point, at any point that the player wishes on the table edge. The patrol phase begins then. Once the patrol phase ends, the jump-off points are deployed. The defender will place 2. The attacker will place 3. The defender will then place a 3rd jump-off point anywhere in the shaded area. Now, leaping ahead to Chain of Command 2, you knew darn well there were going to be some changes because, as Robert Bout has pointed out, and I give him credit for doing it, it's Chain of Command 2, now with objectives. And indeed, there is one. This is the delaying action scenario, so it's slightly tweaked. It's not much, except that the side which holds the objective at the end of the game wins. Obviously, you also win if you drive your opponent off the board. Both the ticking clock and final countdown are available in this mission. We saw the final countdown in our last scenario. The ticking clock allows either side to take a full Chain of Command die, it's got to be full, and drop his opponent's force morale by 1. That doesn't sound like much, but it's a lot. If the defender,
That was defender only for ticking clock.
nope, are available in this mission. If the defender holds the objective at the end of the second turn, they may begin the final countdown. Now, why? So it does not say it is exclusive.
For ticking clock?
Ticking clock is you. Yeah, that's you.
Yeah. You.
No. Final countdown is you. Ticking clock is both sides.
No. I'm looking at 19.5. Ticking clock is defender.
Ah, is that unique? Oh. I don't know why. Let's see here. Ticking clock. When the defender. Oh, okay. It doesn't. Is it? Well, why would it say it? It's defined clearly over here. Yes. Okay. Only available to the defender, Achilles.
Is there a reason there's a bunch of late war Germans out here in the Russian end of the field?
Target practice.
No. You know what that is? It's so funny. I did so much else. This is our dear friend, the Turk, leaving me presents.
Yeah. I like it.
They're late war Germans, so they time traveled.
I know.
Back to the mid-war.
Yeah, that's all right. Thank you, Turk. I'll take them out of here. All the work I did on this, and I didn't notice he had put bonus soldiers on the map. That's funny. Here we go. So let's see here. I went to the wrong one again because I was searching around. Yes. We talked about what the defender will do. We talked about the attacker will do. The attacker will, at the start, roll 1d6. On a roll of 1 or 2, you take 1 move before the patrol phase begins. On a 3 to 6, you may make 2. And then higher force morale begins the patrol phases. Once the patrol phases end, jump-off points are deployed, and we talked about how those work. The third jump-off point, the one that is placed in that shaded area, that is the objective and may not be moved during play. There are options to move JOPs, but that you can't. It's a JOP, but it's also an objective. We have that. The attacker will get 1d3 chain of command points to start the game. All right.
You will need die rollers, though.
Yeah, we will need die rollers. Yeah.
Die rollers. Yes, you will need them. I brought in all the other things.
Or we could just say, "Hey, I rolled a 5."
In my
I'm
mind,
rolling a 6 in my mind palace.
in my mind palace, I rolled.
I'm remembering all the times I rolled a 6. It's beautiful.
It was glorious.
It was.
That's interesting. Well, I suppose the defender. Interesting. So it's the way that. Well, that's a way for the defender to force the attacker to attack, basically. Interesting. I like it.
So I can make them attack, and so they can't just sit back and shoot you to pieces.
Right.
Because you can just keep dropping your force morale every time you get the chain of command die.
Yep. Well, it's not, as we all know, getting 6 chain of command points is not the easiest thing in the world. But nonetheless,
Can't be surprisingly easy if you get the right roll.
True.
Yahtzee! Oh hell!
There was one of those where I think it was Achilles couldn't stop getting them.
Yeah, I got lots of 5s. I think it was the last game.
Couldn't get anything else, but
there was also
I couldn't get anything else. Yeah, that was the problem.
There was also the one time you rolled all 4s.
4 4s?
Yeah.
Well, it'd be great if I had a senior leader use this.
If I had 4 senior leaders, I'd have been in great shape.
Boy, oh boy, you'd have been jealous of me. And as before, Achilles. 1, 2, 3, 4 bonus dice. And you test your force morale as elite. Let's talk about the forces. We'll start over here with Krana. He's been on a bit of a losing streak, but you know what? The last time, it wasn't a full loss. It was a losing draw. First one of those I've seen. But unfortunately, his CO is not too pleased. His men, particularly, though, they're a bit hacked. And so his force morale is at a -1. We've also had the first opportunity to assess his morale. That is Lieutenant Petrov's morale. He's worried. He's
Understandably so. It's
yeah, because he's got that Stalin guy to talk to. Yeah,
If he wasn't, I would be worried.
yeah.
I think he's left out Stalin. We're the Germans, honestly.
Well, true. And let's take a look here and see what he might have brought along as a party, as a gift for our friend Achilles. Look at those; those are gifts. There we are. Now let's talk about our friend Achilles and see who he's got. Well, we know over here that he has brought Unterfeldwebel Luttmann. The men, that last battle, that was a lot of dead guys.
They weren't happy about that.
That was a lot of dead guys. They were not too happy with him. And so their opinion of him has actually dropped. His CO is happy. His CO is happy.
Oh, man. Like, you keep winning. You're doing great.
He got
Yeah, exactly.
he got a bonus support point because of how well he's been doing. So a whole extra support point. His attitude, he is sociable.
Yes, I'm very sociable.
He's chatty. He's chatty.
He's very chatty. His men, not so much, but he chatty. Let's go see what Achilles brought us.
He's gonna get an Iron Cross for this.
I'm telling you,
Yeah, I'm coming up, talking to him real nice and affable and everything. They're giving me this look.
They were having the last platoon.
yeah, that is all of it. All right. Well, remembering then that Chrono unfortunately is at a -1 and that Achilles is at a +1. Let's check out our force morale, shall we? 1d6.
D6.
Oh well, that's as low as can be.
That would be an 8.
Oh, me too.
And you're a 9.
Oh,
So not.
Oh, great.
So neither of you come at this with a whole lot of morale, I guess. Achilles, though.
like I said, they heard what happened to the last platoon.
Yeah. You heard what happened to the last guy, for the love of God. So Achilles, you get 4 patrol markers that come in as a stack.
Yeah.
Stacking them up there. There they are. And you get to put them anywhere you want. Put them on your board first, and then we'll have you roll to see if how many extras you might get.
All right.
I have put mine out. So.
Oh, shoot. Thought I had them all together, but there we go.
Coming in there, are they? Okay. Next thing you're going to do, Achilles, is you're going to roll a 1d6, and that'll be how many extra moves you might be getting in this phase.
Good Lord, I'm on a streak.
Oh boy. Well, you get one. You get one before the phase begins. Well, one other chance here to redeem your die rolling. 1d3 for extra chain of command points.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, you redeemed it there. That's 3 big points right off the bat. 3, please. Thank you.
All righty.
That's set. Yes. And Achilles, 1 free move, and then you take the second one as well.
All right. Okay. Oops. Come on. Give me 12. Give me 12.
Carefully.
Yeah, exactly. It's always that last one. There we go. That last 1/10 of an inch is always a problem. All right. And then we go again, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there we go.
Okay.
Let's see if I. Here.
It should be. Just kind of 3 inches if you want.
Yeah. Oops. There we go. That should be great. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Mhm.
Now lock back there. Right about there.
Right there.
Yeah, right about there, give or take.
That seems right.
All right. Got it. Mhm. Come on, you. Let's go.
It should lock this guy.
Are you locked?
Should be back here slightly, actually.
All right.
Not quite. Let me see, where'd this guy lock me? Oh, back here. Right there. All right, that's it.
Yeah. He's locked him down. Okay. Sometimes your best plan is to lock yourself. All right, Achilles, who's first?
We'll see. Start with this one.
Oh, it seems pretty obvious, doesn't it?
Yeah, does to me.
It's going to have to be backup. Well, the fence is cover.
All right. So let's see. There we go. Has to be 6 inches. Is that right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Minimum.
mm-hmm.
Not sure that counts as cover.
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
It's
Well, who can see me?
yeah, that's kind of the point, is that he can't really be seen by anybody.
Fair enough.
All right. Yep.
I'll go for this guy.
Oh.
Many.
It's gonna be these two.
These two,
Yeah,
maybe?
guy is
13.
14. Those two are almost equal. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, oh, very close.
Yeah, well, this guy, why is he so close? No, he's not. These two are the closest, yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like you got some trees.
I do.
He's over
Welcome to the trees.
He's over in this orchard over here. Gotta lock our Germans here. Achilles, number 2.
This one.
This is gonna be a weird one. I think it's baseline.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Is it? I don't have a space here.
Nope. Unless you get back 6. If you're within 6 inches, yeah, that'd be fine. That's right close. There. That's awful close, but that seems right. Okay, well, wait, hang on. He's got a point. Can he see you from there? Yeah.
Let's find out.
Yeah, your baseline.
Well, I don't want to be. Let's see. Let's try this one then.
Yeah,
I think I'll get a fence line off of that. I think I'll get a fence line off of that one.
Yep. Or the trees, obviously.
All right.
That should be enough.
Is it?
You'd have to
Here
be.
or in the
It's
trees?
on. It'd be on the fence or in the trees.
Okay. On the fence is fine.
Let me see.
Go 6.
Yeah, he's just
Okay.
over.
Yeah,
That'll work.
right about there. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Number 2. It's gonna do this guy because I'm pretty sure this guy is gonna be like a single sliver going all the way back to the baseline.
Yeah.
All right, that's pretty easy to do.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, you can put them
I'm gonna-
right in the building.
Change the state here. There we go. Yeah.
Do me a solid and put him behind the building because you're going to want to put guys into it.
Fair enough.
Now put him here.
Let's put it back. Let me see.
Or if
I
you
was
want
hoping to be
put him,
able to deploy. I ought to be able to deploy forward is the problem.
now
So
put him there. That's fine.
yeah, there we go.
Last one for you, Achilles.
All right. Well, both of these will end up baseline, so it doesn't really make much difference. We might as well do that one then.
Mm-hmm.
Boop-a-doop-boom.
I'll put my last one back here in the wood pile.
Where is it now?
It's got to come a little. Right about.
It's got to be more than 6 inches off the base. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The wood pile is your objective.
I'm just flagging it. It is the jump off point is the objective. This is flagging it as the objective.
Yep.
There's some really nice wood there.
There is. There's some very, very nice wood. Patrol markers up and off. And Achilles. Remembering you always have your 4 dice. Remembering you have 3 chain of command points. First turn is yours.
All right.
First phase.
First phase.
That 6 is a chain of command point for you, as is the 5.
All right. Jeez, I got to remember what I have. It's been a while. I've almost forgotten what I had. Okay. Yeah, we'll bring out Steiner on the 3.
Mm-hmm.
And it's how far off of this?
6
thing again?
inches.
Let's see. That get me
It gets
right behind the building.
Yep.
All right. So
do them. Yeah, I was gonna say do them individually. You're on the fence, basically.
Alrighty. And put them on Overwatch, please. Okay. And I think that's it.
That's everything.
That is, yep, that's everything.
Chrono.
Ooh.
Couple of points there for you.
Hmm. 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 Yeah. Let's pull a 1.
A team emerges of some kind. It is a team what has machine guns.
And they're gonna machine gun these guys.
That's going to be heavy cover.
Let me see. Let me bump him slightly.
Sure.
Just to make sure. Because now I'm in close range for a machine gun.
Mm-hmm. So it's a Maxim, which we know is naughty, naughty. 10 dice, 4, 5, 6. 5.
Perfectly average, 5 hits.
Let's see. What does he see? How can he see? What can he see? Yeah, it spreads. 5. So it's 3 and 2 Achilles you get to pick.
Okay. 3 on the left one, I guess.
All right,
And
3
2 on
left.
the other
3 left, 2 right.
Oh my God.
2 dead. You are starting the wrong way. That is, you are definitely starting.
Me and the 6s. Me and the 6s.
Figure out here. So that's like this, and this is actually. Is it?
Oh, it's the org. Let me find the
Yeah,
org
because
here.
this is a fresh look at a fresh platoon.
It's one team of an MG. It's one team with 3 crew and a rifleman, and one team with 3 crew and 2 riflemen.
Okay, so he's actually short a rifleman.
He's got 2.
Yeah, but this guy doesn't. Oh, he does. He does. Then this
Missing
guy
a
is
crew.
short. Yeah, missing a crew. That's
the
what
crew
it
for
is.
that guy.
That's what it is. Okay, there we go. So you owe 2 over here. Obviously, the Obergefreiter is over here. You owe 2 over here. Achilles, take this guy and this guy, I reckon.
Yeah.
Don't
Seems
the
reasonable.
don't the kill apply the section? Do these all test if he's attached to the section? Or is it one of the
No,
twos?
no, it's not. It's if you watch Richard do it, he does it constantly. It's who he is attached to. You pick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So now it's over here, where it's 3. I think you said 2. Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
2.
Okay. Nothing that time.
Nothing there. All right. So I'll give this over to the prune bear.
Not a bad start.
Nope. Not at all.
We would like to return fire.
Yeah, that guy gets to 2, 8, 10. Yeah, but that's well, if it's close range one way, it's close range the other.
No, it's not. I have a machine
would
gun.
make
I'm
sense.
longer range.
Oh, that's right. You've got the heavier machine gun. He's got a machine gun. It's just not a heavy, nice one like you got.
Got a bipod instead of like a
Yeah.
nice stable
Yeah.
mount.
So that's so either way, it's going to be for 5s and 6s. 8, 9, 10. 10 for 5s and 6s.
Yeah, right.
3.
Oh, now I don't roll.
5 shock, 6 kills.
A shock.
A shock. Okay. Still Chrono's turn. Tommy Maguire accuses you of being a team of dryads the way you emerged from the wood.
Let's see. Oh, decision time. Oh, there's your others. There's a Baron B34 guy back here.
Oh, there he was.
He was on the fence. He's not really a casualty, so I'll put him over here
I'll
instead.
just delete him. I did have
He was on the fence.
about
Couldn't
what?
make a decision.
Yeah, he really needed to. He really needed to commit on this. Come on, guy.
I'll bring off a team on a 3.
Okay.
They're going to deploy on the fence here and be on Overwatch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's it.
All right.
Ooh, double phase.
Next phase is Achilles, and he's got a 2 and a 1 that is also a full chain of command die.
All righty. About decisions. What to do, what to do, what to do. All right. We'll use the 1 and the 2 to activate Steiner.
Mm-hmm.
This guy
Mm-hmm.
is going to move up the 1 inch to the window.
The way I look at it, that thing is right there, so you basically get to climb. You're gonna have enough to get in.
Okay. So you want me to just put it?
Yeah. Now, just so you understand, you're gonna catch Overwatch fire from him.
Yeah. Well.
Omelets, eggs.
Oh, turned out there was a chimney there.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Okay. Does he get to shoot at me before I shoot? Right.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. Go ahead if you're going to.
I will. I don't want you to shoot at me. So I have a LMG, 2 rifles, and SMG, which is basically a rifle at this range. So
right.
Let's see.
Well, it's the what do you got? You've got. Is he in range for anything?
Yeah, 18 inches is our max. So.
Oh man, it's close, but he's there.
He only gets 1 die at this range.
Yeah,
but
1, 2, 3, 9.
That's
9.
Yep.
Yeah.
9 for 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Wait though, hang on, because Drozdov, that's his effective range, so he only hits on 5s and 6s. So the other boy, so it's 8.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it's listed as close range on.
It's 0 to 12 is close, 12 to 18 is effective.
Let me see.
That's why he's 2-1. Because it's an SMG.
Page 46. In both cases, he rolled hit is at close range.
Change.
Close range no matter what. It's just the 18 longer ranges you're taking. You don't.
No,
quite the same effect.
he changed this. This is from Chain of Command 1.
Aha.
Yeah, this is. It
is somewhat. It is somewhat of a simplification. I feel like just because it means
no.
You don't.
Yeah, that is absolutely a change because he slid both of them into close range, dropped them out of effective, but then gave him only 1 fire die.
Yeah, the 12 to 18 range. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 9 for 4, 5, 6.
Oh, that's terrible. Only 3.
3.
So many 1s.
4, 5 shock, 6 kills.
Okay. Come on, roll low. Oh, jeez. Still killing somebody.
Mm-hmm.
That machine goes now down 3 FP, I think.
Correct.
Oh, there's a spare shock here.
Yeah, no. I forgot I do this a little differently. Here we go.
All right. He is going to return fire. Well, he was intending to fire.
Well, he moved, which means
yes, he did.
He had to use both of his. He has. Can he fire? I don't think he can.
Yeah,
because he just used 1 die to get in.
No. He needed 2. He needed 2 dice to get through the window.
Oh.
It's just he dropped the lowest one of them because that's how you climb through a window.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah,
He can't shoot.
Yeah,
that's
he
fine.
can't shoot. No.
Okay. Well, these guys can.
Oh yeah.
Back over here.
Them guys is gonna shoot over there with their same 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
Yep.
10 for 5, 6.
Wow.
4.
4 still.
There.
That's actually pretty good. 4, 5 shock, 6 kills.
Ooh, 2 shock and a kill.
Ooh.
Ouchie.
Okay. All right. And yeah, that was all my die.
Okay.
So next phase.
Next phase. Oh shoot, Chrono, you get a die point for that.
I bumped it up already.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So Killy's got a 6, which means he's starting his other die. 4, 4, 2, 1.
Yeah, I don't need those 4s right now. All right. Yeah, let's do it again. Let's activate Steiner.
Mm-hmm.
Now, can these guys shoot now?
Yes, they can. It's going to be 5. It's going to be 5 dice for, I believe,
4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Yep.
5 dice for 4, 5, 6. 2.
Not bad.
2.
Shock.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the other group, same shot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, same shot they've been doing, I should
Yeah.
say.
10 dice, 5 or 6. 2.
2.
No effect.
That was painful. All right. I'm going to use the 4. So, all right. So that's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Over to you, good sir.
Alrighty. I'm just checking something. Okay. See what I get. Oh, double phase.
Same exact roll Achilles got.
We'll use a 2 to activate these guys, and they will fire there. Should still be the same thing.
Yep. 9 for 4, 5, 6.
4.
Mm. Yeah, I think they're in serious trouble there. To lose that group.
They are indeed. So, give this to the Prune Bear, and of course, that is a team wiped out. Which is a bad thing happening. 1d6, please. That is 2 down. You pick some bad times to roll them 6s. That is 2 off your force morale.
And the 1, the machine gun's going to shoot.
And I am going to interrupt.
I figured that was coming.
Okay. Use that 6,
I'd
are
like
you?
to shoot first. Yeah.
Going to use that 6 to fire first. 10 dice. 5 or 6.
Oh, that might paid off.
4.
Ooh, another dead.
Kill, yeah. No additional shock, though. So it's only 1 point.
And so 9.
9
I'm
dice.
down 1 from the shock, so
Yep.
9.
Mm-hmm. 4.
4 hits.
Now it's just one group of guys. So 4 hits. 5 shocks, 6 kills.
Give me low.
Nothing.
Oh, well done.
Finally comes up with that.
That was
All right.
nice.
Gonna roll my stuff here.
Okay, you're going into your second phase.
That is honestly pretty good. Let's see. Start with the. We'll make a 1 and a 2 to get a 3, and we'll bring out Abdulef. To the trees here. And he's going to put them on Overwatch. Bring another 2 to bring out Ivanov over here in the trees.
Mm-hmm.
They will also be on over. No way, they can't go on Overwatch.
Nope.
Can they go on Overwatch on their own? They need the leader
Yes.
to do that, right?
Yes. They cannot.
Okay, so they're just chilling.
Tactic they can do on their own. Overwatch they cannot.
Then the senior leader is going to pop out. And he's going to rally 2 shock off these guys and then order them to fire.
They fired in your previous phase, yes. That is that number of dice. 3.
5.
Oh, that's right. You're 4, 5,
5.
6. Yeah, you're 4,
Yep.
5, 6. I forgot. You fancy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as you say. 1 shock.
Well, I'll take it.
You have no choice.
Yeah. And I think that is it.
All
Lot
right.
lot going on now, kids and campers.
Steiner's out there wondering why am I the only one out here?
Yeah, excuse you.
There's a whole lot of Russians, and I'm all by myself. What's going on with that?
Oh, there you go.
That's a good roll.
Yeah, there you go. Is right.
Bring the party by now.
Okay. That 2. Wow. All right. Okay. Interesting. All right. Zimmerman. He's with Zimmerman. All right. We'll use a 3 to bring out Zimmerman.
Mm-hmm.
And place him. This general. Space. There you go. All right. And they will fire these gentlemen.
As passing through two kinds of cover, so it is still light, but it is cover. Two obstructions, I guess we would say. 16, 17, 18.
Should be 19, I think.
19. No. What? Okay, you got them a little mixed up here because it's. Why do we? What was it again, Chrono? It's two.
It's one rifle. It's one with 3 crew and 1 rifleman, and one with 3 crew and 2 riflemen.
Yeah.
So one should have 2 riflemen, one should have 1 rifleman.
Yeah, that's the only difference, right? That's what I'm trying to keep straight. Huh? I don't know why I found that so perplexing. 16, 17. As the man said, 19, 5, 6. Wow.
I'll take that.
Yeah, you will. 3 here.
God, that was awful.
Yeah, it was.
Killed 1 guy though.
Got a kill. Is it? Ivanov?
Need more than that.
It is not.
You true that. Give me the prune bear.
I will remove him, and then off to the prune bear he will go.
Achilles continue.
All right. So let's see. That's
Where's the prune bear?
1, 3.
He's behind you.
Oh, I find him. Yeah, okay, got it.
I will use a second 3 to bring in title. Oh, let's see. Missed my guess. These are. This is on, isn't it? Okay. All right. So it's supposed to be. Tell me the org again.
Oh yeah, it's you got 3 guys on the machine gun, so you should have 3 MG guys for each gun. So this guy gets 1, and where's the other one? That guy gets 1, so that's good. And then one of them gets 2 riflemen, and the other gets 1.
Okay.
I don't think you want you out there.
No, I don't know how he ended up out there, but there's nobody else out here, so they should all be out.
Yeah. And now you got Keitel
Am I missing
himself,
somebody?
and then you got your rifleman, who goes.
Where's? Oh, there he is. Ah, that's who I was looking for. Trying to figure out where he went. All right. Yeah, and then they're going to fire on these guys on Overwatch.
Yeah. So not everybody can see them. Certainly, this rifleman can't. So 8, 9, 10. 10 for 5, 6. Oh, wait, what am I saying? 16, 17, 18 for 5, 6.
All right. Let's see if we can't do a little better than we did on the last one.
A little better. Oh, it's quite a lot better.
For 8, I think. Light
Is
cover.
it 5s and 6s?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Looks like 8 to me.
Yeah.
2 kills and
2 shot.
2 shock, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it dude?
Oh,
Yes.
it is.
What has happened to him?
Find out. I believe that's stunned.
That's stunned, yeah. That is stunned. Yes, and the junior leader stunned is 1d6. Do they like that guy?
Let me, hold on, I was pointing a dead dude off 1 second. 4.
Oh, they liked him. That's a point off your force tomorrow.
He is done.
Does that mean they're less likely to leave him behind? Like
No, that's exactly how dude got left behind. I regret to inform you. That is
since they liked him.
that is precisely how he got left. No, the wounded part.
Yeah, the stun thing. Yes.
So he
But I was just thinking, since they might have liked him, they might not leave him like they did my guys. So
yeah. Yeah,
So we'll return fire here.
thought you might. What do you got there? Can
You owe me 2 shock. You unfortunately owe me 2 shock as well. So
Oh, yeah.
I'll be down and die.
Thank you. Get that over there. I need also to check line of sight. Like I said, you can't see everybody, but you can certainly see somebody.
Well, the only one you left out of mine was one rifleman, so I imagine he could see the rest of them.
Yeah, it's weird though. It's a weird setup because he's. Yeah, but that is Pharisees, isn't it?
Yeah, seems like it.
It'll be 12 dice. I basically lose rifling because of the shock.
Yeah, well, you're gonna lose. Yeah, that's. Let's go with that. Let's go with that.
5 and 6s. Here we go. Oh, actually, that's pretty good.
5, yeah. You can split this Achilles 3 and 2, however you want.
All right. Which is the one that? Let's put 3 on the one that has the extra rifleman.
Okay.
Whichever one that is.
That is the one.
That'd be these guys.
That's one on the right. Yep.
Okay. So we'll start with him. 3.
Right.
Come on. No.
Nothing.
There you go.
Nothing. Well done.
And 2 on the other one.
There's a kill.
Oh, okay.
That is where Keitel is. Give me a roll.
Of course it is. Naturally, of course it is. Come on, Keitel, stay alive. There you go.
Oh, I will offer a rifleman to the prune bearer.
All right. Let's see. That's 2 of my 3s. All right. We'll use another 3 to activate Steiner.
Mm-hmm.
How many actions does he get?
Should have 2.
2.
Yep.
Okay, so he can take off the shock
Yep.
and open fire.
Yep.
10, 5, 6.
It's been 10.
Yeah.
Ooh. 4. Been rolling well.
4. A shock.
A shock. Yeah.
Alrighty. And now for my last trick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, remind me what the
1.
yeah, there's supposed to be somebody else. Oh. Yeah, well, didn't I have a barrage?
Doggone it.
Well, that's not my fault.
No, it's definitely not your fault, but yeah, I thought I had one of those. It just occurred to me too, so it's not, can't really blame you.
I gotta come up with a marker for that. Yeah.
Oh, what about that? You grab that marker using the Omaha game
Yeah.
and you just put it on the board or whatever.
Doggone it.
Well,
Nothing to do now.
I guess we're in it now.
Yeah, and speaking of which, I also had one other thing in this box, I think. Did I not?
Send it to me.
Well, you guys resolve that. I'm going to use the restroom really quick.
Oh, if he's gonna get up, just go ahead and say
No
it.
worries, no worries. Didn't I have a foo of 40
Yeah,
and 81?
that's what that is right here. Oh, why isn't he
Oh, I
late?
thought these were both flamethrowers.
He got mislabeled. Man, I'm having a bad night.
So okay, that's why I was confused,
Yeah,
because I just glanced and they were both
Yeah,
they were both
you've got that.
flamethrowers, so.
Yeah.
Okay, good deal. Yeah, and what does he come in on?
A 1.
A 1. All right. Okay. Dang it. Use 3 3s. 2.
I'm back.
All right.
Welcome back, sir.
What's going on?
He's deciding stuff.
Just trying
In
to figure out
fairness,
what-
the only thing
to
I can
do.
do, and it doesn't do it at all, is let you bring one of these on.
Oh, Okay.
It's
Fair
hardly
enough.
equitable for the loss of an entire bombardment, which I'm furious at myself about, but there it is.
Apparently, that artillery officer's alarm clock didn't go off.
Yeah, it did not. It did not.
All right. Then we will bring this guy on then.
Anywhere you want.
All right. And let's see. He can be 6 inches from so.
No, you
What's a
put that
marker?
and
It's a marker. Remember?
you put that anywhere
that's
you
right.
want.
That's right.
Anywhere you want.
That's right. That's right. I keep forgetting. That is how that functions. All right. Let's put it in here.
and you know what? Why wouldn't you?
Why not?
All right. Let's see if by waking up at the correct moment after he should have been laying in a preparatory barrage.
These are different officers, so
Are they? He has laid it in. You are now going to roll a 2d6, seeking to roll high.
okay. 2d6. All right. And not really.
Yeah.
6.
3d6 deviation, regrettably. Give me 3d6.
Okay.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. And now
That is
give
a
me
lot.
a single die for direction, please. Huh. Interesting.
Back that way.
I grabbed the
Oh.
die.
I got it.
So that, Achilles, is where your ranging shot lands.
Okay.
You'll have to decide the next time whether you will have to wait till another activation to get that to happen. Obviously, this doesn't cost you any of your bombardments, but you will have a choice as to whether or not you find that acceptable or not.
Okay. Can I ask, and for both Chrono and my sake, although he probably already knows the answer to this, how big is the box?
Find out.
Actually,
you didn't know.
actually, the first thing is it actually drops on the. This actually pins these guys because they are within 6 inches.
Okay.
Yeah, let me see.
Oh yeah, from the ranging shot. That's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
No firepower. It just falls directly on the unit. It does not reduce their phases. Fire on target. You place a d6 on the table. You will then choose whether it is a static bombardment or a rolling bombardment. And then you are going to roll 4 firepower dice against each team in the bombardment area. Because they are in the woods, you will hit them on a 4, 5, 6. If it were to fall on them.
Okay.
5, 6 as usual.
Okay. So what I'm asking is, what is the bombardment area? How big is the box?
Oh, sir, I actually built it too. I did.
You probably left it with the artillery barrage.
No kidding. It's an 18-inch square centered on this.
8 inch?
18.
Okay. 18. Oh,
yeah,
geez.
square, but it's a square centered on this, so it would go 9 this way and 9 that way.
Okay, yeah, that's actually not a bad spot for it to be. All right, sweet. All right, thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And I still have a. Can we say that basically used up my 2?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
All right, and I'll use the 4 to bring on the senior,
the mighty one himself.
Yeah, and he is going to be. He's going to go up against the building. hiding in behind the building.
Mm-hmm. Is he going to do anything, or is he going to?
There isn't anything actually for him to do because all these guys have already fired.
Okay.
So, Yeah, and there's no shock for him to take off. So at the moment, there's nothing for him to do.
Very good.
And that's it. It's back over to Chrono.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
Ooh, full chain command die.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. 4. He's going to remove these shock.
Yes.
And it's going to fire at half effect, but it'll fire anyway. For 5.
5 dice.
Uh,
1.
2 hits.
Oh, that's right. You got that better range. 2.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay. Let's see. And let me look at something. I want to check something really quick before I decide what I'm going to do here. Until I find what I'm looking for. Okay, I'll hold on to that for now.
Okay. Achilles.
All right. I was about to roll 6 dice. Hey, wait a minute. You know what? I think I will roll 6 dice. This
All right. I've taken
one
one
of
away.
those things away.
Starting.
Okay.
That's a lot of stuff there.
Chain of Okay. All right. Oh, speaking of which, what I need a
one.
1
You
for
don't-
this. Is that correct?
Ones
Okay.
and only ones.
All right. So we'll use the first 3 to have Zimmerman fire again
Mm-hmm.
on those guys.
19.
19, like was said. Five.
2 shock.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 3s. Second 3 be Keidel, and he's going to fire on the same team that he fired on last time.
Yep.
It'd be 18 this time.
18. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm remembering things.
Bet you are.
Ooh, that's a lot.
7. Yep.
Kill and 3 shock.
Can't be him because he's stunned, so you got to take off a. They now are pinned.
All right. All right. Third 3. We're going to have. Yeah, we're going to have Steiner. We're going to activate Steiner. And. Shoot. Oh.
What you should do the next time you shoot Steiner is make sure you use machine gewehr. Because that gives you 10 dice. The other guy goes to 12, but you got to roll the 10 dice separately because those get Storm of Steel.
And what is that? That's just the junior leader activation?
Yeah, that's the junior leader, but he's got to use both his activations. Can't take off shock, can't do anything else.
Oh, I see. So all of these guys could have used it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the trick
All right.
is you don't really want to be doing it if you're activating 2 machine guns like this. Because then he's got to use both his activations just to get 10, whereas if you fire 2, you get 16.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Yeah, because this guy only has the one
Right.
machine gun.
Yeah, he might as
All right.
well.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I was going to move him, but I think I'm going to fire with him instead. So yeah, we will go ahead and do that.
So you're going to get
And they're
you're going to get 10 with
shooting at
Storm
the-
of Steel.
All right. All right. 10.
So
Yeah,
that's
only got one
that's
6
3
this time.
hits, but that you get to re-roll that 6.
Okay.
No.
Nothing.
And then you get to re-roll roll the 2 riflemen, which do not have Storm of Steel.
Because they just have crappy rifles.
So that's 4.
They got another hit.
Nothing.
Nothing.
That's disappointing. That is disappointing. All right. Okay, so let's see. That's 3 of them, right? I think I fired all 3 of them.
Mm-hmm. Pretty sure.
Pretty sure too, but just want to make sure because I bad memory. Unlike Chrono, who remembers things.
He remembers.
Okay. Senior leader's not going to do anything, so we are good. Yep. Done.
All right. I'm no longer pinned, at least there.
Why are you no longer pinned?
When you're pinned from the spotting round, it only lasts for 2 phases.
Where does it say that, please?
Let me find it. I was looking at it. Support weapons, infantry movement, vehicle movement. Let me find it. Like, under raging shot, top of the second column, page 60, any within 6 inches of the point is pinned in the current and next phase.
Excellent. Thank you.
Okay. See what I get. Oh, double phase.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
That's handy.
That I did not want to see.
I'm going to end the turn at the end of this phase,
Okay.
which means he's going to come. Means Abdulaf is going to come back. At the end of this turn, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back in a sec.
Let's see. Activate the Maxim on a 1, and they're going to fire.
No pin, no shock. Yeah, very good.
There we go. 7.
7, yeah. When Achilles.
Unfortunately, I don't have Storm of Steel, but
When Achilles gets back. Let's see here.
I'm going to do something else.
Okay. As I understand that I owe you 7.
7 on
right?
Steiner, correct?
Yeah, poor Steiner. Always in a bad spot.
Yeah, seems so.
It's in the name. It's in the name.
Yeah, I guess so.
2 shock.
Well, that could have been a lot worse.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to combine the. What did I got?
Thought you had a 1, 1, and a 2.
Yeah, so that was a 1. 1 and a 2 to
Oh, yeah.
activate Throsduff, and he's going to move that shock.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to have these guys shift this way.
Very good.
And that's it. And now turn ends. So he's no longer stunned.
Correct. They are still pinned.
There's
to this
pinned. They
eagle
are
wall.
still pinned though, because of the
Yep.
So we'll see.
Mhm.
We'll see how this goes.
Ooh, and I forgot.
Right.
Achilles was entitled to a die.
Yep. See.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, interesting. Well, let's start with Petrov. Well, actually, no, we'll use the one. The Maxim's going to shoot again for 10. Uh,
4.
4 this time.
Ouch. Ow. Banged my elbow. Okay, I'm sorry. Where
4. 4 on Steiner again.
Or on Steiner again. Where is he being shot from?
Again. The,
Maxim again.
the
Steiner.
Maxim.
Oh, the Maxim again. Oh, yeah, those guys. Or Steiner, man. Be an unhappy lot.
Ooh, a kill.
Nope, kill.
Is it the guy? Is it Steiner?
Could also be Lutemon.
Can't kill what you can't see.
It is not.
It is not in any event. Take a rifleman. Give him to the prune bear.
Steiner may well be German for knocker daws.
Could be. Could be.
I've got a 2, a 3, and a 4 left.
Mm.
We'll use a 2 to activate Drozdov here.
Mhm.
They're gonna.
Yeah, it's gonna be the LMG and a rifleman, so it's 7.
I'll take it.
It's just looking that way.
Actually, is that effective? I'm not sure that'll be effective. Instead, they're gonna put suppressive fire down.
They have 7. That is 7. They have 7. That's good. They are suppressed.
With the 3, we're gonna activate Abdulev. He's gonna rally to shock off.
Okay.
Ivanov and crew are going. Petrov's going to yell at these guys, and they are also going to put down suppressing fire on these guys.
Do they have enough to put it down on both?
They do. They've got 2 light machine guns there. That's 12 dice of firepower.
Very good. Okay.
And I think that is all I have. So over to Achilles.
Tense now.
We're going to use another one of die and roll 6 again.
Very good. I've claimed it.
Okay.
Woof. That's a lot.
Yeah, just not the right ones.
Yeah, I know. It's interesting. The fact that they have taken that ability to drop fire from the leaders.
Yep.
That is not an insubstantial change.
Yeah, I can't get the number I need. Well. Okay. First 3 will be Steiner. And he will take. Actually, no. We're going to use the 4. Oh no, Luteman would have to attach himself to take shock on.
Correct.
Oh. No, wait. Can you do this? I don't know. You tell me. If I activate Steiner and he takes the 2 shock off,
Yes.
can then Luteman activate the machine gun to fire?
Yes.
He gets to
Okay.
attach himself again for that.
No.
Does he?
No, he doesn't.
Or can he not just
No, for
tell them?
machine gewehr, he would have to. But just to tell him to fire, no, he can just yell at him.
Yeah, if he wants him to just fire, he can yell at him. But if they want,
Yeah,
if he wants to attach himself, he want to.
Yeah, if you want to do machine gewehr, he's got to attach himself.
Right. Okay. Oh,
Complications.
yeah. It is very, very complicated. All too complicated. I could have them. Okay. We'll use the 3 for Steiner, and he'll 2 shock.
Okay, he gets rid of that. Those are his activations.
And then Luthman's gonna use the 4 to have them fire.
Okay. But unattached.
Right, unattached. Yeah.
All right, so that's 8, 9. 9 for 6s.
Oh damn! He still got 3. Still got him for 3.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, a kill.
Ooh, look at that.
He's not the leader though.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not Petrov. He's lurking back there. Down to 2 guys on that gun.
All right. We'll use another 3. Keitel.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to keep firing at these guys.
I believe we said 18.
Yeah.
Two.
Woo!
It sucked.
You still killed the guy and put a shock on him.
And put a shock on him. That's the crazy part. Is it dude since he stood up?
It's not. He's not having a good time.
And so that loses 2 FP off of him.
Yep. They're not pinned yet. Not double pinned, but
No,
Not double pinned.
They're not broken. Not broken. Okay.
All right. And then these Zimmerman.
Mm-hmm.
We'll use a 3 to activate Zimmerman.
Mm-hmm.
And Zimmerman is going to...
Does that move?
Hmm?
What Zimmerman is going to?
Yeah. Zimmerman's squad is going to move.
All right, we have not discussed this. Is that in any way affected by suppressive fire?
I mean, I don't think they can run, but I think that's it. Let me find
That's
out.
what I knew. There was something. I knew it, and it's suppressing. I realize.
Fire for effect. Okay.
Effects. Jump off point is hesitant. Movement. It cannot move at the double. There it is. Yeah, that's it.
There.
That's it.
Okay. Boom. All right. This group going here.
All right. 2d6.
2. Okay.
And you can move the whole section on a single die roll if you want. You can also divide them. It's up to you.
Oh, I thought you had to do them separately.
No, you do not have to. You may.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just take the 7. That's fine. Okay.
I'll just move this because it's gonna be gone beginning next turn anyway. And you're no longer firing from there, so it's no longer relevant.
There's fire being fired over here. It's terrible. It's fire.
Oh no! Oh god!
Fire.
Oh, the humanity.
Fire everywhere.
Mhm.
All right. I think that's everyone. Yep.
Okay. And this fire comes off too.
Oh, wow.
Interesting. Interesting.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Good on the chain of command, not so good on the.
Well, as Richard is given to saying, it's kind of ham tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll keep the one. We'll keep the one firing
Sure.
because you might as well. 8.
4.
No, not sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry.
5. I don't know why I keep
On
forgetting
these-
that. Yep.
On these boys again.
On Steiner.
Oh,
Ooh,
There
no.
we go.
2 kills and a shock. Is it the Obergefreiter? It is not. He may indeed get the
Knock
Knocker
the Dawes
Dawes
award.
badge. Yeah, so I unfortunately do have to take a MG boy from you.
The 2. These guys are going to advance 1d6 and
Fire.
shoot at. Yeah. We'll advance 1d6. See where we are.
Yeah, I'm not sure you're gonna get much, but yeah. You can't. Okay. Heavy cover.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, this guy.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
this guy-
These two guys can't
Yeah.
see him at all.
Here, I'll take the. I'll take the. Well. Yeah, I'll take the 7 here.
Well, it's halved anyway because you moved.
Yeah.
So it's 6.
3.5. Roll 3.5 dice, Chrono.
I believe it's rounded up, so I think it's 4.
I liked my version
I
better.
understand. 4.
But I am now in effective range, close range rather. So look at that, 3 hits. There you go.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Monster. A monster.
Oh, no effect. Damn.
Ah, ha, 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 ha.
Nothing at all.
All right. That's all I got. So back to you guys.
Boldly done.
That was just silly.
They can't. It
All right.
seemed very Soviet to me. I don't know.
You gotta do
was
something.
very Soviet.
Can't sit here and get shot at all day.
You
They
can't
can.
spell silly without Soviet.
Oh, that's a lot of 5s.
Wow.
Gee whiz.
That is a whole nother die plus 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 and a 3.
Just
And I
remember.
still
Well,
can't roll a-
just remember, you can now use that 6 to that purpose.
Can you?
Sure.
Can you?
Do anything you want. You can interrupt an enemy phase to do bugger all whatever you want. The minute he's got to turn over the turn, but yeah. And
These
and
fancy
I also
things.
draw to your attention, Achilles, this one.
Oh. Man, there's so many things I to keep track of.
You have done that. That's why you shouldn't have forgotten it.
Oh, the you mean the first one?
No, the third one.
This one? Oh, the third one. The third one. This is something I don't. Show me where are you pointing?
I'm pointing to this off board.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, but I don't know what his range is, which is kind of.
Give me
Gonna
well,
detrimental.
remember. Okay, hang on. I will type it to you.
Oh yes, thank you.
So this comes in 2 phases. This really shouldn't be taking this long, silly bastard. But all right, this is phase 1 for you, which I am now texting to you.
Okay.
There's that one.
Okay. All right.
And then hang on 1 second.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes. And yeah, the second part is whatever his range is. Yeah.
Sent it to you.
Okay, thank you. What I'd forgotten was the first part of that, because I was thinking, yeah, he range.
So there's a number of things you can do with that DC. I don't see any reason that you couldn't use that to.
Oh, damn! I just disconnected.
Same.
Uh-oh.
We all did? Oh dear. Jumping in
Uh-oh.
for a very quick save. You all disconnected. Why did you leave me?
I don't know. I'm trying to rejoin right now.
All right, you think I should restart? Can you see me? Am I here?
I see you.
Okay.
I'm seeing the table.
Mhm.
Then I
I haven't looked yet.
Then I will not move. I did save, but I will not move.
So. Uh-oh. I'm actually having trouble getting him on Discord now.
I'm really?
Yeah, he just kind of faded out on that when he was talking. Just
Do you have me? Do you have me now? Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
Yes, I do.
Okay, that's
Okay.
good.
Check. See.
I see you coming into chain. You are coming into Tabletop Simulator, which is good. That is good.
Yep, I see you. Coming in. All right. Okay. So yes, as I understand that process, see, it was the first part that I had completely forgotten or was unaware of,
Sure.
because I was thinking I had to do it the same distance off the job as a regular unit, which would mean that I wouldn't be in range, but I can easily be in range. So I spend the chain of command to do that, right?
You spend the die, yes.
Yeah, I spend the die. Yeah, sorry. Get a color. Okay. And then,
Oh, I know what this is.
yeah. And then this boy, I can bring in to 12 inches off that job.
Yep.
I think
It's 12 inches off the job and 6 inches away from him.
Yep. And 6 inches away from him. And he is within 12, so he's within range.
Mm-hmm.
And then they ambush. Hello.
hi.
12 dice.
What's German for jock?
Ich heiße Jock.
Jock. I am his German German cousin. He says 12 dice, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think it's Storm of Steel.
Let me see. Doesn't say, but
vehicle flamethrower. Yes, Storm of Steel versus infantry. So you get to reroll that 6.
Yep.
Got him again. So 7.
1 kill and
6 shock.
6 shock.
Which should pin them at a minimum. Oh, is it Drozdov?
It is not, but the hair of his chinny chin chin.
Yeah, so did you take off the dead guy? You did not.
I have now.
Okay. So at 6, they are barely not broken. And I do mean barely. They have now 2 shots. And now you have a choice, Achilles. You can leave him there, in which case he can
Or I can
maneuver
pull him off,
like any other team, or you can pop him off the table.
Right. Let's see. Yeah, he's going to take fire from a lot of different directions here in a second. So let's pop him off the table.
He is ambuscaded. Those guys came marching forward and wound up with a face full of fire.
They did. They're not happy about it.
Literally. Literally.
Oh, and the benefit of being pinned is they are essentially tactical, though. So.
Yeah. Well, actually, where's all my pin? Where did my pin markers go?
I don't know. I dragged one over. So.
Here's one. Oh, you got one. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that does give them the immobility of tactical. That is true.
The immobility of tactical.
All right, Achilles.
All right.
That still leaves you with your turn.
Oh, you'll have to tell us what he rolled because we can't see it. We lost the.
Oh, I did not.
If he had like 3 5s and like a 1 and a 3. I think.
That sounds. Yes, it was a 2, a 3, and 3 5s.
Oh, okay. 2. So I have
A 2 and a 3.
a 2 and a 3. Okay. All right. Okay, we'll gonna use the 3 to activate Keitel.
That's just mean.
18.
Yeah, so those guys.
Nothing's changed there.
Although one of these times I probably ought to move that rifle.
You could actually do that right now and drop it to 17. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, you could activate him and he would just move.
Well, you have to take to the team to move.
Yeah, that's true. That's a weird one, but that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
18.
We'll just fire the 18.
It's really not worth it for 1 die.
No, it's really not. I was just thinking, that poor guy's feeling left out.
5.
Here we get.
A shock. That'll be enough. They are now all kinds of. Well, they were pinned. Never mind. They're all pinned.
Already pinned. Yeah, we're already pinned.
They're already pinned.
Yeah, they're already pinned. I didn't get as much out of that as I was hoping.
Yeah, but long range and hardcover, you're not going to get much.
Yeah. Still, he gets good save rolls, so that helps.
He does.
See now. Zimmerman, on the other hand, they with a 2. What kind of shot does he have? Does he have a shot?
Not a good one. Not a good.
Yeah, it's not a pretty one. That's a fact.
I mean, you'd get 1 guy and it's hardcover. So I mean, you're looking at 8. You'd look at 8, 9. 9.
Oh, 9. Okay.
Yeah, the other
9?
guys would be out.
That's fine.
Now the definite now is Zimmer. Yeah, and unfortunately Zimmerman's not attached to them, so he can't get all machine gewehr on him.
You can't get all machine gewehr there.
No.
Yeah. Besides, I'm doing it on a 2, so.
Oh, good point. Good point.
Yeah.
So that's 9.
All right.
If you want it.
Yeah. Why not?
3.
Ooh, kill.
A kill. Is it?
It's not. But my
5.
machine guns are not having a good time.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
All right. Well, that's all me.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Mhm.
3. Joe's Doff's gonna take this shock off. With the 1.
Wait a
Everybody-
minute. His name is Dozed Off.
It is
Yes,
not.
in the name.
It is
Machine gunning.
machine gunning.
Hmm.
A lot of them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hmm. That's a lot.
It is.
Mm-hmm. Is that Steiner again?
Yeah.
Steiner. As if I don't even have to guess. He's not having the best of days. It's a shock.
Yep.
Of course, that could have
Let's
been
see.
steadily worse.
Oh, yeah.
Still.
Oh yeah.
Could have
How
been.
is he still out there? What kind of madman, maniac, sadist commander does
'cause-
that guy have that has left him out there?
Petrov is gonna move over this way.
Is that a 4? Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, he makes it.
Yeah, I
He's
guess.
not trying to get that far.
Yeah, I didn't think you were.
He's gonna rally both of the shock off.
Yep.
And that was a 1, the 3, the 4. I have the 2 left.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try and bring on my last squad. No. Okay. Over to you.
All right. Wow, my bombardment finally pays off.
It finally does.
Yeah, there it is.
Finally. Damn. About time. Took like 5 turns.
Yeah, no kidding. Happy with that fall of shot, are you?
Yeah. Let's drop it.
Definitely gets them. I mean, heck.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. I built this.
You did.
Yeah,
You did.
Yeah. The first thing you have to do, Achilles,
Mm-hmm.
is send me a message as to whether this is a static or a rolling bombardment.
Fair enough. Okay.
You must also set this up as a square, squared up to the sides. You can't put it on an angle.
Right. Okay. Let me send you a message here. There we go.
I'm going to look at it now. Here I am. Very good. I understand the message. I've received it. We will now go to the support.
Okay. And now you said I had to do something with it?
Yeah, when the bombardment is on target. No, we already know that. You must choose whether it is static or rolling. You place a D6. Yep. You've already done that. You've already told me this. Yes. Mark that area around your aiming point as its center. And you do have to square.
So,
It's pretty simple.
okay, so you have the square is the right
Yes, the
dimensions
square
right
is
now?
18 inches.
Okay, so I just have to
Center
put
it
it
up.
like center it up.
Yeah,
It's one edge right there.
that's about right.
And then it goes.
Probably scooches
Not to
down.
there.
Scooches down a little bit.
Yeah.
There you go. You see where? it
Oh,
crosses?
I don't. Okay.
That's your aim.
Yeah.
That's your aiming point, though. So you
Yeah.
gotta.
Yeah, you got to live with the aiming point. So.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not gonna matter too much because it. All right, and now everybody underneath
all right?
everybody underneath gets pasted with 4d6.
Okay.
And usually it hits on a 5 or a 6. These guys and the guys in the trees are getting hit on a 4, 5, 6. Because trees.
All right.
So let's start with the LMG crew. Or Sergeant Abdullah, who has had a better day.
Question.
Yeah.
I determine the sequence of when I use the numbers, right?
The numbers?
Like for this, I'm using a 1, right?
No, you get this actually is a 3-turn. It's a 3. This is a 3-turn
Talking about the
bombardment.
command die.
No, I'm talking about my command die.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
up to you. I'm sorry, I was leaping ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
So I could use it last, right?
Yes, you
I
certainly
don't have
could.
to use it at the beginning of the
Yes.
turn.
You certainly
So-
could.
Yeah. And the reason I ask is because this thing also blocks LOS.
It does.
And so I would like to shoot before I block my own LOS.
Fair enough.
Okay. So we will with Steiner on a 3.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to fire on the Maxim.
So the question before you is: do you take the one of the shock off, and then just order it to fire, or do you leave the shock, which costs you a die, but you would then be able to roll 9 dice for machine gewehr, and your 6s explode?
Right. Yeah, we'll leave the shock on and use the machine gewehr.
9 dice.
Just because I like saying machine gewehr.
Machine gewehr.
I just like that word. I'm gonna have a poster with that word.
Just with that word.
Just with that word. Oh, and it paid.
5, and then 4 get to be re-rolled.
Yeah. Once I got the machine gewehr and actually rolled
Some
6s.
6s, yeah.
Oh.
Unfortunately, nothing.
None of them worked.
Killing a shock.
Killing a shock.
Well, at least they were there. At least they were there.
Does the Maxim have
Okay.
a drop? Does the Maxim get a drop off?
I don't know.
Now that it's down to 1 dude.
It's reduced by 2.
Okay, there we go. Achilles, continue.
All right. With a 2, we'll let Keitel open fire on these poor guys.
Now, where did the rest of those guys go? Oh, they are there. Okay, it was like I couldn't see them over against the tree, to be honest. So that's been 18, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it has been. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Wow.
Jesus. If I'd had machine gewehr there.
Yeah, you did not, in fact, have machine gewehr, but I count.
I did not. That wouldn't have mattered. I'd have probably rolled a
Brown's got the
or
count.
something.
Wow, just a shock.
That is enough to
Wow.
haul one.
But that is exactly enough. 2d6 plus 6. "17 inches
Damn.
back. Away they go. That's a bad thing happening. Section.
Break. No, it's a scout team breaks. Yeah.
Section breaks wiped out.
2.
As 1. 1 force morale point. All right, Achilles continues.
All right. Unfortunately, that took away these guys' target.
No, yeah. It also
don't
got them
think
out of
they
the
have
bombardment. It
anybody
also
else.
got them out of the bombardment, which
Oh wait, they do have somebody else they can shoot at. They can still shoot over.
yeah, those not everybody. Yeah,
No, not everybody. Just half of them.
yeah. 8,
Looks like.
9. Now Zimmerman is there, so he can machine gewehr him.
But it's not a 3. It's a 2.
It's another
So-
2. Another 2.
Yeah.
9, 5, 6. Man. 6.
6.
Two more shock. That
We're
We're
Balls in the
seriously
that-
testing
that-
Chrono's
that will-
ability to save.
Actually, that breaks them, so they just abandon it. So that is a support breaking.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, on a 6. Where's support?
There is...
Supporting unit.
Oh, yep, they didn't like that.
No, they didn't. That's 2. Continue.
And that's it. The only thing left is to drop the barrage, which has now got nobody underneath it.
Well, I got these guys.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about Ivanov here.
Yeah, they're
Okay,
there.
he's the only thing under there. So
4d6
All right.
looking for 4, 5, 6. Three.
3.
And I believe that's Storm of Steel, is it not?
I believe so.
Yep, so that's 1 more for you, Achilles.
All right. That didn't get anything on
3.
it.
1 kill.
Is it?
It's not.
And that's all for me.
All right. Let me take the marker down to 2. Got it.
I'm gonna throw the towel in here.
Yeah, I figured. I find it very, very hard to blame you on that. What was
That last turn was just like, oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a backbreaker.
Yeah, it all started with Jock over here, but you do me a favor, Achilles, and put Jock back over here. I need a photo op
Oh, okay. Shock.
wherever he was. If he
Or
was on the other
would
side.
it be in German? Would it be Yak?
Jock? Jumpen Yemeni, it's Jock.
He's up here.
This was a tougher sled than I thought, and I cheated Achilles out of the bombardment. Yick.
I am surprised, Chrono. I don't know whether maybe you had it in your support package. You just hadn't pulled it out because, yeah, there was no AT. There was no.
He bet against it.
No gun.
I didn't bring any.
Did you really?
Yep.
Wow, you are so clever. Because
Like-
I actually didn't bring any tanks either.
Because for me, it's like,
So-
because for me, I had to balance my support points. And I had to be like, well, if I bring AT, but you don't bring a tank, then the AT is mostly useless aside from being able to throw a bit of AT. And I
Yeah,
need to kill
yeah.
if I kill your infantry, your tank can't do anything to me anyway. So I'll bet on trying to kill the infantry. I'll bet on trying to kill...
So yeah, we kind of outguessed each other on that one, and you balanced me out because I really figured in this, you were going to be expecting a tank and you would bring AT to take it, and I didn't bring any because I just the thought of what this map was going to be a little more close terrain, urban kind of thing, and I didn't really want to bring a tank into that and get him popped up close. So. And I thought, well, I won't bring any armor, and if he brings AT, it'll basically be wasted. So,
Yeah, and then and it's also, this is now battle 3, right? I'm counting correctly. No,
4.
this is 4. That's right.
Yeah.
We've now got two very interesting ones. Let's put it that way. Sorry, I was reading ahead to the scenario. Okay. So there it is, another German victory here in Kursk. Did you? How does it look in terms of casualties inflicted, Chrono? Is it a?
In terms of core platoon, I inflicted slightly more than I took, so at least I have that solace.
Okay, but it's not going to wind up being a losing draw, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Achilles is going to take. Yeah. Okay.
You know, kind of 50% more now.
Yeah, the prune bear judges and says, so yeah, Chrono dug in like a tick. These boys are obviously the Soviet MVP. That gun, they handed out a lot of pain, but for whatever reason, Achilles' inability to roll 5 and 6s wasn't here with him today. His usual inability to roll 5s and 6s appeared and did wonders for him at this long range firefight stuff. I actually thought when Achilles lost the patrol phase, because I thought Caprano, your move shoving him down and locking him down quickly was very canny, leaving this one hanging out as it was. When that happened, I thought Achilles was going to have a bad time. But he's just got so much bloody firepower, and he brought it to bear very well.
Yeah, it's really tough, and like I'm not sure. I mean, I could have waited for him to get closer, maybe, but
Yeah, I guess. I think maybe, but especially since he was sitting on, especially since now he's got, he started out and he rolled well, but he started out with a chain of command die to begin with, which meant Jock was only 3 command points away.
Yeah, I just needed something to be in range for it, and I kept thinking that I could only do it 6 inches off the job point. And
well, it was the ambush to let you do it. But
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so when you brought those guys around, I was thinking about it, but I kept thinking, okay, well, I need him to get closer because I can only go 6 inches off, and I didn't know what the range of the flamethrower was. But then when he showed me the rule, I was like, oh, I can go 12 inches off. Oh,
Yeah.
that makes a big difference.
Well, but again, as Chrono said, it is expensive. I mean, it's a whole chain of command die.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, of course it is. But it was definitely worth it.
Oh yeah. And frankly, unlike some of the rest of the evening, you didn't roll particularly well.
No.
Because you're rolling 12 dice for 4, 5s, and 6s, and he was, he was 3, 4 shock, 5, 6 kills, doubling shock. So,
yeah,
I thought those guys were pretty well done for. The fact that they successfully got off the table, the fact that these guys got off the table impresses me. So there's all.
I should pull these guys further right and just chuck grenades over the house at you.
I was wondering when the grenades were coming. I was
trying for it, but I couldn't get there.
I thought surely
I'm thinking I'm going to pull up here and just start throwing grenades over the house at these guys.
Despite the great German ability of Handgranaten, I thought we were definitely going to see some Soviets. So the question...
I keep thinking in these terms that the Germans with their firepower, the German firepower is superior. So trying to stand in a firefight with them probably against the odds. But if the Russians close and start doing close combat, then I wonder if maybe they have a much more better fighting chance in that.
I'm not sure if they have it. Well, they are. I do count as aggressive in this campaign, but you still don't want to attack a full strength squad without putting shock on it or pinning it or hitting it in the flank or something. Because
right.
Because otherwise,
things
go bad.
Can you suppress it and then close combat it?
Yes.
And does that have an effect?
Oh yes. I mean, the modification is a little different. It's where'd it go? It's down
here. You go.
It's a cover first run. Unit. If the unit is pinned, it loses half of its dice.
Okay, but not suppressed.
Right, but still losing half your dice. That's probably ball game.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, most of the time.
Yeah, I mean, you could still roll insanely well, I guess, but All right. Well, that is the next. Well, we gotta go. We are rolling week by week through storming the Citadel. The Germans are doing very, very well. The Soviets' backs are up against it, but they still have a few surprises left. There are a few surprises coming down the road. We shall see. I gotta get a good save in here.
It's Kursk. We lose this.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong.
At some point, this is going to start going the other direction.
Well, and again, as we've discussed, you start out doing. The Germans start out doing very, very well, and wondering, well, we're just rolling through the countryside, and then the stuff happens.
Yeah, then bad stuff starts happening to you.
Yeah, there's and this scenario, this pint-sized campaign. We've played it before. Chrono's got it. This one ramps up ridiculously in the last battle. I mean, you're suddenly looking at a very, very different battle than we've looked at for the first even 5. Looking ahead to the next one.
Yeah, and part of it is I just don't get replacements.
Right.
Like most.
Yeah, he's got, and
This is what.
and in fairness, Achilles doesn't quite get.
But he has 3 platoons he can rotate.
Right,
through.
right, and that's not in. But the problem is now, he's got 3 platoons, each of whom, as he has put it, have gotten a taste of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he doesn't have.
Yeah, usually it's one squad, and each of them is really in bad shape.
Right. It's not like he's got at this point he's no longer got anybody undamaged. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. I have that solace. My poor guys was just taking the chin.
Oh yeah.
Day one.
No,
Yeah,
you're absolutely right. And you've been absolutely right to say that you've got to, at a certain point, you've got to decide. And I respect the fact that you were watching your flanks, because there is the prospect. It has never come up because you guys have been smart enough to withdraw. But there is the prospect that when the other side gets close enough to your chops, that they can actually capture some of the guys that have tried to leave.
I'm going to reorganize the platoon. I think it's probably to condense it.
Yeah, do you think? I was sort of looking at that, going, yeah, that might be a thing to do. But tomorrow, the gaming doesn't stop. It is the 50th anniversary of Origins down in Columbus, Ohio, and we are continuing our gaming, but we are radically switching gears. We are going to play La Salle 2, Darlon's Attack. It was Waterloo week, and I hope it was very fine for all of you. So please join us for that. Thanks for those who watched. Thanks for those who played. Until we meet again, please take care of yourselves and one another. We will talk soon. Pause.
Good night, Ian Jackson.
I got Velcro.